I decided to try out the most popular, overhyped tourist traps on the Las Vegas Strip. Some people claim Vegas itself is just one big tourist trap, but inside that giant tourist trap, there are many individual tourist traps. Let's go to Tourist Trap the City. Spoiler alert, I might be jumping off a building by the end of this. Will I survive? Stay tuned. Wow. The cool thing about Vegas is on one strip of desert land in Nevada, you can visit the whole world. Let me guess, you've always wanted to visit Venice, Italy, and experience the canals. Oh, look at it. Oh, well, all you gotta do is drunkenly stumble on the Vegas Strip into the Venetian to experience the gondola ride at the Venetian. You haven't been a tourist in Vegas if you haven't paid to ride in the fake canals underneath the fake sky in the fake city of Venice, Italy, inside the Venetian. It's a staple. It is identical to the real city of Venice. Just going down the canal and being in a mall, looking to your right and seeing a Spencer's. I'm being a hater. I mean, the Venetian website makes it sound way more elegant. Float down the Grand Canal underneath bridges and past cafes while a singing gondolier pilots your journey. This is theft. This was our 15th anniversary and what a racket. We paid for the solo ride and it didn't even last 10 minutes. 10 minutes? That's a good amount of time. Oh, they're talking about the gondola ride. This is a complete scam, and I have honestly never felt so taken. Well, that person didn't enjoy it. It's time to see if I do, though, because that's all that matters. So I'll be testing out most of these tourist traps with my brother Jacob. We found out it was $39 a person to ride in the fake canal. But yeah, the gondola ride was going great. We were chatting with our gondolier, and then there was some silence, and he announced he was going to start singing.
Just so you know. The past two more boats and I started singing for you.
Right. And I immediately tensed up because I saw a lot of reviews about the singing. It was a bit awkward when he was trying to get us to sing with him, as none of us are willing singers. They sing beautifully, but the eye contact can become hugely awkward. Luckily, as you can see, we were faced away from him, so we were in the clear as far as eye contact was concerned. I could see how that could be uncomfortable. Like, I feel like if he would have made eye contact with me as he was serenading us, he might have caught a vibe and he'd still be thinking about me right now. He also never once tried to get us to sing with him like that one review said. So I was a little bit let down by that because I would have been down to duet Bop to the Top from High School Musical with him for everyone to hear. I did feel uncomfortable after the singing was done because I wasn't sure if it was like a clapping moment or like snaps. Like, I didn't know what to do, so I decided to just sit there silently.
It's so relaxing. I know, it does.
We ended up slowly talking to the gondolier again after his singing, and after looking through the footage, I feel bad because I realized that I accidentally interrupted him starting his second song. Have you always lived in Vegas? How long have you been working at the Venetian?
Almost 5 years.
Oh, nice. Sorry, gondolier. All in all, it was a great time. I mean, I even started to believe we were actually in Venice, Italy. But then I saw someone crying profusely about losing thousands of dollars at the casino and then vomiting into the river drunkenly. That didn't happen, but it might as well have. We were still just in a mall in Vegas, you know? So I'm going to be ranking these tourist traps on if Vegas should be sued over them being there or not. Vegas should not be sued for the gondola ride at the Venetian. I mean, yeah, it's pricey for 10 minutes of going down a fake river, but money isn't real. You know? Credit cards. A super talked about tourist trap in Vegas is the timeshare presentation. So from what I'm aware, people come up to you on the strip and they're like, hey, do you want free tickets to see Adele? Do you want to stay at our hotel for free for a night? Well, all you gotta do is sit through a 1-hour timeshare presentation and there's no commitments and we'll give you the free shit. I really wanted to test this one out, but I didn't have enough time on this Vegas trip. And also from reading people's people's experiences at some of these timeshare presentations, I don't think I'd be brave enough. Like, apparently they really start pressuring you and they say it'll be an hour, but then it's 4 hours later and somehow now you own a timeshare in South America that you don't want. Vegas needs to be sued over this one. Time for the Strip's newest, hottest tourist trap, the Sphere. The giant ball thing. It's so cute. Sometimes it has a big smiley face on it. Other times it's an eyeball. It's an eye.
Did I hit it?
Why'd you poke it? And my favorite time, personally, is when it's a Big Mac. Ah, give me a Big Mac. That ad worked on me. I'm DoorDashing a Big Mac right now. So yeah, it's a huge ball. I think the whole idea is that bands and musicians are gonna have residencies inside it. There's like this giant screen where like they perform and stuff. I got tickets to see A Postcard from Earth. It's a whole experience they have there. It's a short film by the same director that directed Black Swan and Mother. Both of those movies traumatized me for months, so I was excited to see his work on a super immersive skyscraper-sized screen. Traumatized me. So from my research on this event, most people love it. They love the Sphere. I mean, the only bad reviews I could really find were just mad that the short film is about climate change, and they were like, climate change isn't real. Like everything in Vegas though, this is expensive. Tickets were $120 each to watch a movie, but I guess it's not just about the short film. They also have this whole atrium area that you can hang out in for like an hour before the short film, and it's like all futuristic. There's talking robots. Like, look at this baddie. That's a robot. Baddie vibes.
Hello to all, and a special shout out in 5 different tongues.
What are you doing with that tongue now?
Get ready to be amazed.
There was this hologram thing. Love. That's fun. Another robot. There were multiple of these robots scattered around the premises. They were all just like staring at everyone, deciding if they should murder us all or let us live another day. Ew, I don't know why my camera did that. It was a glitch. It like zoomed into the robot's butt. What the frick? We walked into the theater to watch the climate change short film, and at first I was pissed because I was like, why is the screen so small? What? Like, it was just a regular screen size, but like I thought it was gonna take up the whole sphere, like all around us, behind us, above us, below us, you know, like a huge ball of screen. What the hell? I want my money back! But then Jacob was like, calm down, like it's probably a gimmick. It's starting out small and then it will get bigger. And I was like, okay, I'll calm down, but if it's just that screen, I'm gonna yell. Jacob was right. The film started out on that small screen and then it popped open to the whole sphere screen. And honestly, I'm glad they did that now because it just made it hit so much harder. Like, everybody gasped. We were in the front row in the balcony, so like nothing was in front of us, just screen. And I feel like that made it so much more immersive. I actually thought I was in the movie. Like, they kept showing these crazy drone shots of Earth and I felt like I was flying. It was so trippy. Like, at one point they were on a cliff and then they started to go down the cliff and I actually got that roller coaster feeling in my stomach. I was like, whoa! Yeah, I almost shat myself when that bug flew towards us. The movie was great. It was like, oh, like humans and the earth, like it's all so beautiful. But then like it went into like, we ruined everything and now it's too late and the world's over, global warming. So it's like, oops, like why did we do that? Oops. Fun. Vegas should not be sued for the Sphere. When you stroll the Vegas Strip, you see all of these showgirls and these shirtless cowboys just standing on the sidewalk for your entertainment. And you just think, oh, how cool, Vegas. But other people are like, this is one big tourist trap because these people are just trying to lure innocent tourists to take a photo with them. And then after they take the photo, they're like, oh, that'll be $500. It's a scam. So the next tourist trap to test, street performers. So obviously that's how these street performers make their money. They're like, oh, tip me if you take a photo. So I was like, okay, let's test out how much they allow you to tip them. So I was on the hunt for somebody to ask me to take a photo with them. And first of all, this guy with a snake was like, who wants to take a photo with me? Like, he literally had an actual snake. Like, he was Britney Spears at the VMAs. Like, is this legal? What if it bites someone? I did not want to take a photo with him. I was like, I don't want a photo with your snake, sir. Instead, I tried to find some more harmless Vegas showgirls. These two showgirls you see were much more casual. And it wasn't like they tried to trick me. Like, before I even took a photo of them, they were like, just so you know, like, we do only do this if you tip us. And I was like, I got you, I have some cash. But then right after the photo, they were like, so most people do 30 to 40. And I was like, okay, like that's expensive, but okay. And then they were like, per model. Then I was like, wait, $40 for each of you? Like $80 total? What? Are they gonna steal all my money? Do they have my bank account routing information? And I felt bad because I actually only had 2 20s on me. So I ended up just paying them $20 each for the 2 minutes of their time I took. I mean, I feel like that's good. I'm sorry. They seemed happy with it. I would put this tourist trap in the category of sue them. Like, I don't actually think they should be sued, but what I'm saying is like, this is actually a tourist trap. Like, they're trying to trap these tourists into giving them $100 for 2 minutes. I want to visit more foreign countries while I'm on the Vegas Strip. Well, luckily they have the Eiffel Tower experience. Paris, France wishes it was the Paris hotel on the Strip of Vegas. Whenever I've gone to Vegas, I've always seen this fake Eiffel Tower, but I didn't know you could pay to go to the top of it. It's a whole experience up there. So I had to try it out.
Paris, France.
First time on the Eiffel Tower. Vegas hotels love a fake sky, and the Paris hotel also has a fake sky that like the Eiffel Tower is jutting into, and it was leaking. It's leaking, LOL.
Doesn't that probably mean the elevator's gonna break too?
I mean, that's actually kind of cool that the fake sky was leaking. It was like it was raining. Ah! So we boarded a see-through elevator in the middle of the Eiffel Tower and started our ride up to the top. I was just nervous somebody was gonna fart in the elevator because of this review. No lie, someone farted in the elevator. We were all stunned, but was a great view. Careful who you are loaded with. We were in there with a few other people, but none of them decided to fart during the 2-minute elevator ride, so that was polite of them. It was just completely silent the whole elevator ride up, except for some reason me and this other man in the elevator started laughing awkwardly. Nothing was funny. I think we felt uncomfortable, so we laughed. I don't know the psychology behind it. All right, we're up. Oh, wait, what? We're so high up.
I'm all the way up.
You know that song?
Yeah. It's good that they have Alvis metal around us too, so no one's intrusive thoughts ruin their day.
True. If you're considering buying tickets for this attraction, don't. Paying to go to the Paris deck was a complete waste of time and money. There's nothing special about it. A small space with absolutely nothing to do up there. I mean, they're technically right. I mean, there's nothing to do once you get up there, but also like, what did they expect? They think once they went up there, there'd be like a bowling alley? You just look at the view. Is that not enough for you? It was enough for me to just look out at the view and also have Jacob film me while I pretended to ponder on intellectual ideas. As I stood in this cage that I paid to go into, I realized that we are always in cages, but the bars are see-through and the roof hides. Original quote from thought leader Lucas Cruikshank. People up there were saying they'd been up there for like an hour, but after 10 minutes we were like, we get it. Like, we probably could have just Googled Vegas skyline and looked at that without paying $25 each. I don't think Vegas should be sued over this one, but they should go to jail for 24 hours. Some people were saying it's overpriced, but I feel like $25, like, that's kind of how much it's gonna cost in this day and age, especially in Vegas. Like, a Chipotle burrito with guac can be $12, so then you times that by 2 and you can go to the Eiffel Tower experience in Vegas. Like, I feel like it adds up in my mind. You can't do a tourist trap in Vegas video without going to a celebrity restaurant. Every celebrity has a restaurant in Vegas. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that girl who said, that guy isn't real on that plane that one time, I wouldn't be surprised if she had a celebrity restaurant in Vegas. Like, but the king of Vegas celebrity restaurants is Gordon Ramsay. He has approximately 5,000 restaurants on the Las Vegas Strip, but we decided to try out his pub and grill in Caesar's Palace. I'm pretty sure the whole vibe of the restaurant is, oh, it's a pub in England, but like it's also very fancy and expensive. Bougie. The hostess ladies all had Britain flags or whatever on their costume. Love it, Gordon Ramsay's British and handsome. Look at him modeling on that wall. All I know is if he asked me how I liked my steak, I'd say raw. Next question. The menu prices were typical expensive Vegas restaurant prices. $50 burgers. We love Vegas prices. Once our Diet Cokes arrived though, Jacob had some stuff to say about the ice cubes.
These ice cubes just seem low budget.
He wasn't impressed. We split the short rib kettle chip nachos. Well, oh my, yes, they look so good. You have to get some short rib on there. You gotta get some rib on there. Jacob, stop being vegan. I don't know about you, but I'd let those nachos ram-z me, like ram-me. That's his last name, Ramsey. For my entree, I got Gordon Ramsay's classic, the beef Wellington. It's a filet mignon steak wrapped in this pastry thing. Ugh, I love a good rare filet, and they gave it rare. Rare by Selena Gomez vibes. It was so juicy, and the pastry, it just melts in your mouth. Shoot me in the face with a gun. Like that type of energy, you know? Because you're so happy. Loved it. I don't think I gotta comment too much more on if I liked the food, because look at that plate. It's clean, honey. I don't think Vegas needs to be sued over the celebrity restaurants. Give your money to Daddy Ramsay. He's worth it. Whenever I Googled biggest tourist traps in Vegas, this kept coming up. The world's largest gift shop! The reviews of this place are mixed. Don't go out of your way. There is absolutely nothing here for someone over 30. This place has someone for everyone, for all ages and humor. I gotta be honest, when I heard it was the world's largest gift shop, I was very underwhelmed when I saw it. I guess it's big. I was picturing a skyscraper or something, but it's just a strip mall thing. I mean, it's just your typical tourist shop. Bunch of random shit. Cheers. It's fake. Don't worry, guys. We aren't binge drinking. Don't worry. This is so mean. I don't know which one to get because they're both so mean. There was a bell that said ring for sex, and I rang it. Oh! Oh my gosh. People buy belts here, I guess. That's kind of random. I don't know why you'd buy a belt here. Belts. They had a bunch of cups that I'm gonna have to blur because it's just asses. I swear you can't go 2 minutes in Vegas without seeing ass. I did see a very true quote in here though. Boobs are like soda. Nobody likes them flat. Can I get an amen? Kidding, I don't believe that. Flat-chested people deserve to live. Maybe not as long as non-flat-chested people, but they still deserve to live to be at least 26. Then they should be executed. I ended up getting my dad a shot glass for his basement bar. I guess Vegas doesn't need to be sued over this place. I mean, it's just a gift shop. I don't think it's the world's largest though, so actually sue them. Time to test another infamous Vegas tourist trap. The free drinks at casinos. So basically in Vegas, they have this promise that if you gamble at their casinos, waiters and waitresses will give you free drinks. So then you get drunk and continue to gamble away your money and give it to the casino. But does this actually even happen? Do they actually give you free alcohol if you gamble? Time for some boots on the ground journalism. Time to get some free alcohol. I feel like this one seems lucky. Gotta spend money to make money. Exactly. Let's see how much time/money we have to spend to get a free drink. Let's gamble for free drinks, girls! Which I guess means the drinks aren't actually free because you're spending money gambling.
I've already won 15 cents.
But Jacob was winning big, so maybe it all would equal out. I just kept slowly gambling, hoping somebody would offer me free alcohol. Like I didn't want to gamble too much and spend too much money, but I like wanted to pretend I was gambling so they would give me a free drink. Where are the free drinks? We've been here for like 4 minutes.
I won 30 cents.
Good job.
Thanks.
What?
Oh, I missed that. I didn't understand. I only have 3 cents left actually.
Jacob, you bet $15 on that one spin. Okay, we gotta get a free drink from this now. The sad thing is, we do see drink waitresses, but they're only going to the tables where people are betting $500 a hand.
So it turns out if you want a free drink, you have to spend $500.
Jacob put more money in and somehow lost it all within seconds. What happened?
I didn't press anything and I had $5. I didn't press anything the entire time. No, I didn't. Go back in the footage. I didn't press anything.
You got scammed out of $5 and were completely sober. Not one free drink. My type of machines. Are you into blondes or brunettes? Comment below. 5 cents, hell yeah. Hey, hey! Okay, I didn't know casinos have massage people that like you pay to massage you as you gamble. What? He's getting rubbed. Finally, after like 2 hours of trying, we went to Caesar's Palace and it worked pretty much right when we got there. I mean, I guess I actually had to flag down the drink waitress, but she did come up to us and she actually was kind of mad. She was like, yeah, you have to actually be gambling or I'm not gonna give you anything. And I was like, oh, look, like I have stuff in the slot machine. She was like, oh, okay. By the time we got the free drink, we'd both spent $40 each gambling.
Hey! Finally got it. is like $50.
No, it's free. This is free alcohol. So this is our review of the $40 drink that it was supposed to be free. Tastes strong. Nothing tastes better than free. But then I played this giant slot and won $30. So yeah, the drink was actually only $10. I'm so good at gambling. You guys, it's time to quit your job and move to Vegas and just gamble as a career. Because look at me making so much money. I actually technically am still down $10, but like this could become a career. I think Vegas needs to be sued over these free drinks. We need more frequent free alcohol in the casinos. It took us 2 hours to get one shitty drink. VIP, free access to nightclubs. A common tourist trap people talk about in Vegas is these people saying, hey, do you want to go clubbing tonight for free? And like they have a card in their hand for a free entry. And they're like, you'll be VIP. We want you at the club. But then you go to the club and it's all a scam and you have to pay money. So somebody actually handed us one of these cards. They're like, hey, do you want to see Benny Benassi tonight? He's a DJ. And we were like, what? And they were like, yeah, it's free and you'll be VIP. And we were like, okay, sure. Like, you think we're so pretty, you want us at the club, but we'll take you up on it. Frick yeah. But when we arrived to the VIP line that night, it ended up just being a long line. All these people got VIP guest list too?
It was so hard to hold in my yawn. I actually am excited, but I was about to yawn.
They really made us feel like we were the prettiest VIP girls. I thought we were special. There was no non-VIP line, so it turns out everyone was VIP, which means we weren't actually VIP, because if everyone's VIP, then nobody is. I mean, it wasn't a scam though, because the line moved pretty quick and it was free. Like, they never once made us pay like a club entry fee or anything. So I'm assuming they just hope you'll buy some alcohol once you get to the club and they'll make money that way. But actually, before you got to the club, they had these elevators that you had to go in, and every elevator was jam-packed with drunk people, like actually filled to the absolute brim. So I was like, I'm not going in that. I already don't really like elevators, but if it's stuffed with drunk people, I was like, I can't. I'm sorry, Jacob, we aren't gonna be able to see Benny Benassi tonight. You can go if you want. I'm gonna be in the hotel room. Honestly, Vegas should sue me for this one because I didn't take advantage of seeing Benny Benassi live for free. I need to be sued. What better way to celebrate your vacation to Vegas than jumping off the stratosphere? You can pay to do anything in Sin City, even jump off a skyscraper. Who would do that? Me. Once you get past the whole, why am I jumping off a building thing, it's great. Sky jump was so lame. Sure, stepping off is a nervous rush, but that's about it. I wanted it to be fun. Hell, it's like $130. Being mad that it wasn't thrilling enough to literally jump off a skyscraper. Like, what more do you want? So I was walking in the stratosphere towards the entrance of the sky jump, and I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I paying so much money to jump off a building? Why am I risking my life? But I just pushed those thoughts away and signed the waiver that said I wouldn't sue if I died. Sounds good. Let me sign. It actually cost me over $200 to do this because I bought the package with the camera attached to your wrist because obviously I have to show it in this video. Also, I just wanted a video of myself like if the ropes did break. Like, that would be kind of iconic, having a video of me like turning into a pancake on the ground. Like, that would be fun for my family to play at the funeral. They show you all of the famous buildings that aren't even as tall as the Strat. So that was fun, being like, oh my gosh, all of those really tall buildings, I'm jumping off something even taller than them. Frick yeah. They also have a list of all the celebrities who've jumped off this building before. All I know is I hope I'm wearing the same jumping suit as Corbin Bleu. Are you kidding me? That this better be the same suit as Corbin, and I hope they haven't washed it. They were getting me all ready, strapped into the jumpsuit. I was being super annoying. I kept asking, like, are you sure that zipped up all the way? Like, did you tighten that enough? And they were like, we've done this a million times, shut up. We took an elevator all the way to the top, and the guy at the very top deck thing, he was like, wait, are you Fred? And I was like, yeah, that's me. And he was like, oh, fun. And I was like, you better, like, strap me to this thing right so you don't kill Fred. Like, don't kill Fred.
Hi everybody, I'm here with Lucas. We're in Las Vegas on top of the Strat, and today he's jumping off. Are you ready?
I think so. All right. I'm ready.
Oh my gosh! All right, Lucas, time to fly. Hands on the red, on both sides, Lucas.
Okay.
Your feet out to the head.
Yeah?
I'll give you a countdown. When I say go, hands off and jump.
Okay.
Here comes Lucas. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Yep.
Ah! Oh my god! Ah! What the hell?
Somehow I look relatively calm in this video, but I was freaking out on the inside, like heart beating, hand shaking, sweating everywhere. But I still snuck in some tongue out poses. Because again, I was thinking like if the rope breaks, they can print out this photo for my funeral of me with my tongue out, you know? Could be right next to my casket. It was scary though, because I was having fun, enjoying the free fall, but then I was getting closer to the ground and I was like, haha, why isn't it slowing down? LOL, someone stop. But then like right before you hit ground, it stops, like it's all safe. It was a funny experience though, like I'd just done something so crazy to me. Like I was shaky, I was full of adrenaline, but like the lady unbuckling me was so calm. Like she sees this dozens of times a day, so like she's not affected. I was literally shaking for 30 minutes after this, like just from the adrenaline, like my body was just in shock. Felt so alive. I can't believe I did the same thing as Corbin Bleu. Vegas should not be sued over the stratosphere jump. It was so fun. It's expensive, but this is kind of one of those things where you're a little bit okay with it being expensive. Like imagine if this was $10 and it was like all janky and thrown together. Like you kind of are like, okay, like it's expensive because they need to do all these safety protocols and like there's all these checks and balances, you know? Well, there you have it. I survived jumping off a building. I had fun exploring Tourist Trap the city. Tourist traps are fun, you know? I mean, yes, some people could say they're a waste of money, but that's kind of the point. You go to tourist trap places to waste all of your money. It's what they're for. Well, don't forget to subscribe. Bye.